Levy Simone and Ryan Destiny has literally started to become y'all talking black people. Because every fan cast or whatever that requires a black character, it's either one of them. And honestly, I am annoyed because they're already not getting the best roles IRL anyway. And then every time something is not like how you would envision, it's always, oh, get Levy Simone and Ryan Destiny, when they only represent one form of black girl.
The only other reason why I was so bothered about using Levy Simone to downplay Joy Sunday is the fact that Levy Simone didn't get the best roles in real life.
I was right, and I didn't like it. Hi, welcome back to my channel, also known as the Mutant Academy. I'm Tallulah Chanel, your head mistress. The reason I'm making this video because I'm annoyed and I won't be able to focus on anything else if I don't get this off my chest and out of my head. And yes, I'm aware that I'm filming in a headscarf, literally because I just finished twisting my hair. And honestly, I did not feel like wanting to take it out later to film, only to have to put it back up again. So you're just gonna have to get used to me looking like this. Also want to talk about the outcry for better dark skin representation and how performative it is. So, not too long ago, I uploaded a video where I discussed Levy Simone is more appreciated as an aesthetic than a person with talent. In that video, I did a section discussing how she is often used to downplay the beauty of other black women, such as when she and Ryan Destiny was used to downplay the beauty of Joy Sunday. Well, I have another case to discuss. But first, let me introduce Francesca and amewudah-rivers. Francesca is an actor, composer, and musician who was awarded the 2021 Evening Standard Feature Theatre Award for audio design. She trained with the National Youth Theatre of Great Britain and studied music at Oxford University. On IMDb, she is credited as a recurring character named Blessing in a show titled Bad Education, which I might actually watch. I haven't considered whether or not I'm going to do that. Honestly, I was not made aware of this actress until it was announced that she was casted as Juliet in Jamie Lloyd's version of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet alongside Tom Holland. The stage production will occur at the Duke of York's Theatre in London and is sold out as of this moment. I originally had no intentions of seeing this play because I don't like Shakespeare enough to sit through his works. And I am not in a position where I could travel right now, but I would have loved to have gone to support Francesca. But regardless, I'm just happy that a black actress is employed. Of course, the anti-woke brigade couldn't wait to dogpile on this woman. But what makes this more upsetting was the amount of black people contributing to this. Now, I'm only going to talk about the anti-woke brigade briefly because there's not much I can say besides they hate black people and then play victim when they're called out for being racist. But I have a point I want to make and defend, and it has to do with the existence of black Italians. Because when this news dropped, they automatically went to the defense of this character's Italian. She's from Verona. And so I said black Italians exist. Black Italians, also known as Afro-Italians, are Italians that were born and raised in Italy that are either African descent or of mixed African roots. While I haven't done a thorough research on this topic, I've gathered enough information to know that black people were in Italy in the 15th century, where Romeo and Juliet takes place, because of slavery or other means. So casting Juliet with a black actress is historically and regionally accurate, so that debunks that inaccuracy argument. Now, to get into what Levy Simone has to do with this, I have one word: featureism. According to a blog named Dear Dark Skinned Girl, featureism can be defined as a prejudice towards the individuals with certain features and a preference towards those with features that correlate with a certain set of beauty standards. In this case, we're talking about beauty standards rooted in white supremacy, and so keep that in mind as I go through the comparison between the two women. So in comparing Levy Simone to Francesca I'm gonna mess up her name throughout this video, so I do apologize. But Francesca Amewudah-Rivers. I noticed that Francesca's nose and lips are slightly bigger than Lovey's, both with and without makeup. Me personally, I find both women to be very beautiful. However, there are black people on Twitter.com, the cesspool of trash opinions, saying that Francesca's casting is an agenda. And let me read some of the tweets that were found. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to link this in the description. Actually, all the links that some of the things I'm talking about is going to be in the description. But the darkest hue on Instagram did a post talking about how the black community loves representation more than we love black people. And it has to do partially with the comparison to Lovey Simone, but mostly with like how Zendaya is the palatable black person. But they did talk about Francesca. And two of the tweets that are featured in this post is one person saying they pick ugly black women on purpose to try and paint a narrative, and black people just be eating it up. And this is one I actually saw in real time while I was on Twitter.com, and I actually responded to it. But it says, I hate that ugly black women are almost always a representation for dark-skinned black women. This gotta stop. If a black woman has to play Juliet, send our best. Call up Lovey Simone or Aja Cooper. And as I just said, I personally find both Francesca and Lovey to be beautiful. But I'm going to reiterate what I said in my Lovey Simone video about how Lovey Simone is conventionally attractive. Which I don't mean that in a bad way, because again, she's very beautiful. But it's like, come on, she's thick, she's thin. Yeah, she's thin, she has long hair, her edges are always on point. She's just beautiful, but also conventionally attractive. And as we can see here, she's being used to be compared with someone that has a bigger nose, a wider nose, and fuller lips, which is an asset of featureism. So that is the features that be on black women that people, white and black, find ugly, which is why Francesca is getting so much hate right now. And I also mentioned in my outline how this reminds me of how in the last video I talked about how Joy Sunday was considered masculine and unattractive by black women and was considered a poor representation of dark-skinned black women just because Joy Sunday chose to rock a shaved head. And I still think she's beautiful, and y'all can fight me on it. So I said this on Twitter the other day, and I'm going to repeat it now. Y'all only care for dark skin representation as long as the representation is thin, have long hair, possibly weave, small noses, small lips, and makeup flawless. That doesn't leave enough room for plus size women, women with natural hair who prefer to wear short styles, wide noses, full lips, and women that does not care to put on makeup. That's why Black Twitter is so quick to flock to Lovey Simone, Ryan Destiny, Coco Jones, and Scott Jackson as dark skin representation. And I'm not saying that these actresses don't deserve to be casted in roles such as this. Why is it that they are the only dark skinned actresses that the community is allowing to thrive? And again, all four of them are very beautiful, but all four of them are once again conventionally attractive. And my issue with this, as I said in my Lovey Simone video, has to do with the fact that these women are being used as comparisons to other women. Meanwhile, the people who are comparing them to other women, and especially Francesca, do not watch their actual stuff. Where were these people when 57 Seconds was released? Are these people currently watching Manhunt, the show that Lovey is actually on right now? Do they even know that Lovey is currently filming a Netflix show? And what about the movie that Ryan Destiny is going to be in? It's called The Fire Inside, but it was originally called Flint Shone. Do they even know when that's coming out? I don't know the exact date, but I know the time period is coming out. And what about Scott Jackson? She was literally in a movie last year called She Rose. Did they watch that? And so this goes back to my point about how this outcry for better representation is performative, because people on Black Twitter will complain about wanting the better representation, but when the representation is actually there, it's crickets. And about Manhunt, I know I said before that I don't like the idea of Lovie Simone playing a former slave, but I kept an open mind. I see what's going on with her, and honestly, she's doing a phenomenal job, and I hope she wins an award. Even she said it herself, this character is different from what she used to play, and honestly, she's eating it up. Now, as far as Francesca goes, I haven't seen enough of her works to comment on her works, but all I can say is that she was good enough to get the lead role in Romeo and Juliet. And as of right now, I just really hope that she understands that she is loved and supported on the internet, and I hope she's getting it in her real life as well. The Mutant Academy is a supporter of her. So, and my last thought, because I'm kind of ready to end this video, because I feel like I said all I need to say. Just leave Black women the heck alone. Just leave us alone. We're not bothering you. We're not hurting you. Just leave us alone. If you watched this video, thank you for watching this video. Honestly, I'm too drained and too annoyed to really just promote everything, but if you know my socials, please go follow me there. I need to link the broadcast channel to my Instagram so you guys can stay up to date on when I'm uploading videos and other content. I still have a campaign going that me and my best friend need help with paying the rent, so any donation or share is appreciated. So thank you for watching this video. This has been a message from your head mistress.